welcome back, boys and girls. We're so glad that you're back with us this week. We are going to go ahead and warm up. So let's stand up and let's stretch to the side. And other way. And roll your shoulders backwards. And forwards. Head to your first side. Head to elbow. Second side. To your elbow. And normal. Breathing in. We're going to do it a little bit differently this time. I'm going to show you how many beats you're going to do. So you're going to do 4 beats breathing in. And then you're going to breathe out for however many I tell you. So this time we're going to breathe in for 4 and then out for 4. We got to be all out of air by then. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, breathe. Did you finish? Let's try that one more time. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, breathe. All right. This time we're going to breathe in for 4 and go out for 8. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. This time, let's go in for 4 and out for 12. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Did you make it? We're going to do one more. It's the hardest one of all. We're going to breathe in for 4 and out for 16. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and breathe. Excellent job. Keep up the great work. Let's do our fingers up. Here we go. And let's try it here this time. This time, let's do some boops. Ready and go. Boop, 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 boop. Excellent job. All right. All right. Hello, boys and girls. 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 Hello, boys and girls.
Please help me read the rhythm pattern to this new song. 1, 2, here we go. Ta-dee, 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 ta. Ta-dee, ta-dee, ta. Ta-dee, 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 ta. Ta-dee, ta-dee, ta. Great job. Will you follow along with the rhythm pattern once more as I sing our song for us? Sounds like this. Phoebe in her petticoat, Phoebe in her gown, Phoebe in her petticoat, going down to town. Great, thank you for for following along as I sang. Will you be my echo this time? Phoebe in her petticoat. Phoebe in her gown. Phoebe in her petticoat. Going down to town. Great, thank you. Let's try it all together while we keep a steady beat. Here we go. Phoebe in her petticoat. Phoebe in her gown. Phoebe in her petticoat. Going down to town. So, you're probably wondering, what's a petticoat? Maybe you know if you like to read historical fiction, maybe you've heard of it before, but it's basically something that the women would wear way back when they all had to wear dresses and gowns, and it's the thing they would wear underneath their dress to make it poof out. And so they wore them when they were going to special occasions. So that's why Phoebe in her petticoat, like she's dressing up, she's in her gown because she's going down to town to go and spend some time doing something fun. Maybe she's going to a ball, a party. Maybe she's just going shopping, who knows? But that's what's happening in our song. Will you please draw the shape of the melody with me in the air? Here we go. Phoebe in her petticoat, Phoebe in her gown, Phoebe in her petticoat, going down to town. Great job, great job. Thank you for showing the melody with me. Now, can you show me on your body, like how high and low you think the notes are moving? Here we go. Phoebe in her petticoat, Phoebe in her gown, Phoebe in her petticoat, going down to town. Great job. Can you think of a different way to show the melody? How else can you think of to show the direction of the melody? Maybe you can move with something. Maybe you could paint it in the air as if you were painting a picture. Maybe you can just hold up and show on one straight line which is the direction of the note for you. So you choose how you're going to be showing the direction this time. Here we go. Phoebe in her petticoat, Phoebe in her gown, Phoebe in her petticoat, going down to town. Lovely job showing the direction of those notes. I can't wait to learn more about Phoebe and her petticoat next time. We're going to get to use our cup song pattern that we've been working on for I've Been to Harlem, but we're going to get to use it for a winter-themed song called Sleigh Ride. I love this song. I played it in band when I was in high school. I played it when I was in marching band. It's just a really fun winter-themed song, and it's supposed to give you the image of a horse-drawn sleigh moving over the hills. You can hear the horses, the whip crack. You hear the jingle bells. It just sounds like winter. That was the composer's intent. It was why he wrote the song. So this song also has a really important form. Do you remember what form is? It's the pattern in our music. So this song happens to be in rondo form. Rondo form means there's a main A section, and that melody, that part of the music keeps coming back in between every new section. So our song happens to go A, B, A, C, A. Now rondo forms could potentially go on for a lot longer. It could be A, B, A, C, A, D, A, E, A, and they keep adding in new material. Ours stops at C. So let's learn each section of our song. Our A pattern that we repeat the most, that's our cup pattern. It does move pretty quickly in the song, so make sure you've warmed up and practiced a little bit before we get started. Our B section goes like this. We clap this rhythm, ta, ta, ta-dee, ta. And then on the top of our cup we play our takadimi-ta, or going for a ride pattern 6 times before we repeat the whole section, and we go ta, ta, ta-dee-ta, going for a ride, 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 going for a ride. Great, that's our B section. We go back to A, right? We do our cup pattern, but then our C section, we pick up our cup, and this, you're really gonna hear the horses clopping in this pattern, and we clop with them. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then we clap on 10. So let's try that. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, good. So 9 is when the cup goes down, 10 is when you clap. Let's try it. Here we go. And then we pick it up again and do it again. Good. And then we play on the top of our cups. Ta-dee, ta-dee, and on ta, ta, we knock it back and forth gently like we did on our I've Been to Harlem too. Ta-dee, ta-dee, ta, ta, ta-dee, ta-dee, ta, ta. Good, and that's gonna happen 4 times before we pick our cup back up and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then again, ta-dee, ta-dee, ta, ta, ta-dee, ta-dee, ta, ta. 4 times. Yes, great job. So now you know our A, our B, and our C. Now there is an introduction. There's a little interlude, which means connecting music in the middle. And there is a coda at the end. What does the word coda mean? Well, it's another Italian music term, and coda means tail. So it comes at the end, because just like a tail comes at the end of a cat, it comes at the end of our music. So coda is tail. It's the little ending, final thing that you hear. On our intro, you're gonna see we start with ta, rest, rest, rest. Ta, rest, rest, rest. We do that 4 times. And then we go ta, rest. Yes, and then we're gonna be ready to start our clap, clap, bumblebee, clap up, down, clap, turn, touch, touch, change, back, down. And it does go pretty quick like that, so we're gonna get really good at our cup pattern. Now our middle interlude, we're gonna do what we call the hand jive. For the hand jive, we go pat, pat, clap, clap, chop, 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 mashed potato, hitchhike, hitchhike. And then we go back to our A section right after that. Let's practice. So it's 2 pats, 2 claps. We put our hands like flat like this, and we go chop, chop sideways, and then we cross over the other hand on top and chop, chop sideways. Good. And then what we call mashed potato, we bump our fists, switch which one's on top, bump, bump. And then I call the hitchhike, we give thumbs up over our shoulder. 2 pulses on each side like that. Good. Let's try our hand jive one more time. Here we go. Pat, pat, clap, clap, chop, 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 chop. Mashed potato, hitchhike, hitchhike. Great. Well, at the end on our coda, we're going to go clap, clap, bumblebee, clap, clap, bumblebee. Very good. And then you're going to hear the horse whinny, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sleigh ride. So we take our cup and we tap and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sleigh ride. Try it. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down, sleigh ride. Yeah, you've got it. Okay, I know that's a lot of moving parts and craziness, but if you follow along with me, you'll see that it all works together, and you'll get the hang of how the music goes with each one, okay? So let's give each part a try, and then we'll put the whole thing together. Goes, and that's what the music sounds like. All right, so if you need to rewind that and practice just the introduction and the A section a little bit, go ahead, that's okay. All right, here's how our B section goes. B section. Now we're going to get ready to learn our C section. Okay, so C section, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you know all of the sections now. It's just a matter of putting them all together in one song. The only thing we haven't done is the coda. So let's practice the coda and then we're ready to start it all from the beginning. Good job. The ending's really tricky. It's okay if we're a little bit off. We'll do the best we can, but great job. Let's put it all together from the beginning. Here's our A section. Ready? Were you able to hang on tight? Man, I know it goes fast, but don't worry. If you didn't get it today, we have time to practice. We're going to get to try it again next time too. You can always rewind. It's really fun and it's a great challenge to try to get. So I hope you'll keep practicing. I hope you'll try it again, and at least the next class we'll get a chance to give it another shot and see if we can keep our hands moving so fast. Good work. Will you copy this pattern? Can you keep this pattern going while I sing you a new song? Here it is, winter snowflakes sparkling, shining on the ground. Winter snow is falling, shimmering all around. Great job keeping that pattern while I was singing. So what was our song about? That's right, snowflakes or snow. And there were several descriptive words about our snow in there. As you're still trying to do your pattern and listen this time, see if you can help come up with those descriptive words for our snow. Let's get our pattern started. Pat, clap, snap. Good, keep it up. Here's our song again. Winter snowflakes sparkling, shining on the ground. Winter snow is falling, shimmering on the ground. What descriptive words for our snow did you hear that time? Shining, sparkling, shimmering. Yeah, you'd think it was made out of glitter, right? So that's what our snow is looking like on the ground. Will you please help me read just the first line of our song on the rhythm? Here it is. Toddy, toddy, toddy. Toddy, toddy, ta. Great. Will you please help me sing it this time? Just the rhythm still. We're going to sing and clap the rhythm. Here we go. Toddy, toddy, toddy. Toddy, toddy, ta. Great job. Thank you for that. Okay, well, let's see if you can be my echo and just get the words down, and then we'll see if you can sing and still do the pattern. Here it is, winter snowflakes sparkling, shining on the ground. Winter snow is falling, shimmering all around. Great, I heard another half note in that second line that we hadn't gone over. Did you hear where the half note was? Remember, a half note gets 2 beats. One sound, but takes up 2 beats. Where do you think you heard it? Yes, on the round of around, it was a 2-beat note, just like our ta-ah in the first line. And yes, they were rhyming words, ground and round. Those were where our half notes were. Okay, well, let's just keep a steady beat and try singing our song all together before we add the pattern back in. 1, 2, here we go. Winter snowflakes sparkling, shining on the ground. Winter snowflakes falling, shimmering all around. Okay, very good. Do you remember our pattern? Pat, clap, snap. Pat, clap, snap. Good. Do you think you can sing and do it? Let's give it a try. Here we go. Winter snowflakes sparkling, shining on the ground. Winter snowflakes falling, shimmering all around. One more time. Winter snowflakes sparkling, shining on the ground. Winter snowflakes falling, shimmering all around. Really good job. Hey, what do we call a repeated rhythm pattern that you play while you're singing? What do we call that again? Ostinato, that's right. Remember we did an ostinato for Draw a Bucket of Water of taka-dee-me-ta, and we kept playing that rhythm over and over and over again. That's what this was. It was a rhythmic ostinato, and you did a great job of trying to sing and do the ostinato at the same time. If it's still challenging for you, that's okay. You can always just do one or do the other until you get the hang of it. It's tricky to do 2 things at one time, so don't give up. Keep practicing. You can do it, but it might take a little extra practice, right? All right, thanks so much for singing my winter snowflake song with me. Please say and clap the following rhythms with me. We will say and clap each rhythm on each card 2 times in a row before we move on to the next one. Here we go. Ready, go. Ta, ta-dee, ta-ka-dee-me, ta. Ta, ta-dee, ta-ka-dee-me, ta. Good, next rhythm, ready, go. Ta-ka-dee-me, ta, ta-ka-dee-me, ta. Ta-ka-dee-me, ta, ta-ka-dee-me, ta. Next rhythm, ready, go. Ta-dee, ta-ka-dee-me, ta. Ta-dee, ta-ka-dee-me, ta. Great, next rhythm, ready, go. Ta-ka-dee-me, ta, ta. Ta-ka-dee-me, ta, ta. Next rhythm, ready, go. Ta-dee, ta-dee, ta-ka-dee-me, ta. Ta-dee, ta-dee, ta-ka-dee-me, ta. Great, next one, ready, go. Ta-ka-dee-me, ta-dee, ta-ka-dee-me, ta. Ta-ka-dee-me, ta-dee, ta-ka-dee-me, ta. Great, next one, ready, go. Ta-ka-dee-me, ta-dee, ta. Ta-ka-dee-me, ta-dee, ta. Next rhythm, ready, go. Ta, ta-ka-dee-me, ta. Ta, ta-ka-dee-me, ta. Next rhythm, ready, go. Ta-dee, ta-dee, ta. Ta-dee, ta-dee, ta. Great, next one, here we go. Ta-ka-dee-me, ta-ka-dee-me, ta-dee, ta. Ta-ka-dee-me, ta-ka-dee-me, ta-dee, ta. Great job playing and saying all of our rhythms together.
We're going to review Pussy Sipa today, and we're going to look at kind of the direction of the notes as well as some other ways that we can perform it. So here we go. We're going to go Pussy Sipa, Pussy Sipa, Pussy Sipa, Pussy. Pussy Sipa, Pussy Sipa, Pussy Sipa, Pussy. So if I am thinking about the highness and lowness of my pitch, I might think about where my highest one is. And I think that you probably figured it out already. It's going to be here on this very first one. Now, I need to figure out how many times that high sound repeats, if it does. Oh, si, ba. And it helps me sometimes if I do it on loop. Let's do it on loop. Loo, 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 loo. Oh, I think it repeats 4 times. I want to line these up so that they look the same. Loo, 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 loo. Does that go up, down, or stay the same? Oh, you're saying it went down. Yeah, I need to put this going down then a little bit. Loo, 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 loo. Let's see. What about the next one? Loo, 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 loo. Oh, we had 3 additional ones that are at that same height. Loo, 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 loo. Oh, I think we go down again. Loo, 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 loo. Oh, I think we have 3 more at least. So we have loo, 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 loo. Oh, that one stayed the same. I actually have More of that one. Okay. Loo, 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 loo. Oh, did that one go up, down, or stay the same? Oh, it went down. And I made it a little bit bigger because it's a little bit longer. That's all that size means. Can you help me by having your hands do it? Ready and go. Ho si si fa ho si si fa ho si si fa ho si ho si si fa ho si si fa ho si si fa ho si. Now, in music, we have some things that make our musical journey more interesting, and that's called dynamics. And I want you to see if you can figure out what the dynamic means based on what I do. So I'm going to come over to my wheel. All right, so let's see if you can figure out which one means what. Four words that we have up here are forte, piano, mezzo piano, and mezzo forte. All right, mezzo forte this time. Let's see. Ho si si pa ho si si pa ho si si pa ho si. Hmm. Let's try another one so we can compare it. Hmm. We got forte this time. Let's see. That would go. Ho si si pa ho si si pa ho si si pa ho si. Hmm. What was different about forte and mezzo forte? Oh, you said forte is louder? That's absolutely correct. Forte is one of our louder ones, and mezzo is quieter than forte. Let's see what else we can learn here. Mezzo piano. Let's see. How would go? Ho si si pa ho si si pa ho si si pa ho si. Hmm. That one quieter than forte? Absolutely, it was. What about mezzo forte? Was it louder, the same, or quieter than mezzo forte? It was quieter. Okay, let's see. What about another one? Oh, we got forte again. Let's try a different one. Man, it really loves forte. Well, we're going to do piano. So it's going to go. Ho si si pa ho si si pa ho si si pa ho si. Ho si si pa ho si si pa ho si si pa ho si. So was mezzo piano louder or quieter than mezzo? I'm sorry, than piano. It was louder than piano. So that those mezzos must mean what? It means we're going to be in the middle. So I've got a tool to help us, and we're going to use it here in just a second. All right, so I got my tool here, and we have MP, and it stands for mezzo piano. We have mezzo forte, MF. We have P for piano, and we have F for forte. So depending on which one you see, you're going to change your dynamic. Let's see which one it is. Oh, we're going to start with forte. Ready and go. Ho si si pa, ho si si pa, ho si si pa, ho si. Now, what if we wanted to change in the middle? And we want to go here to mezzo piano. Let's see. Can you make a switch, you think? Let's see. Let's try that again. Starting with our forte. Ready and go. Ho si si pa, ho si si pa, ho si si pa, ho si. Oh, did you notice that it got quieter every time? Let's try it going the other way. We're going to start with piano this time. Ready and go. Ho si si pa, ho si si pa, ho si si pa, ho si. Which way was more interesting to you, I wonder? Let's try a different way. Ready and go. Ho si si. Oh, Mr. We gotta be louder than that. This is forte. Ready and go. Ho si si pa, ho si si pa, ho si si pa, ho si. Ho si si pa, ho si si pa, ho si si pa, ho si. I wonder which other ways you'll come up with.
Let's review a little bit about Franz Liszt before we learn some more about him. Remember, he was born in the country of Hungary in Eastern Europe in the early 19th century, which was 1811 was the year he was born. His father was an amateur musician who encouraged Franz to become a musician and to learn the piano. So by the age of 9, Franz was quite an accomplished piano player. Remember, he went to Austria to meet Beethoven, who was very impressed by Franz Liszt. And then when he went to Paris, he began taking composition lessons from several respected teachers and stayed there to perform as a concert piano player. The Romantic era was the time period Liszt was a composer and performer during, and that was the time when composers were using their music to emphasize feelings and emotions through dynamics and tempo changes. Remember, dynamics are how loud or soft you play, and tempo is how fast or slow you're playing. Liszt was considered a child prodigy because as a young child, he was able to produce and perform material that many adults would not have even been capable of. Here's our new information. Liszt was influenced by great virtuoso violinists living in Paris. A virtuoso is someone who is just absolutely incredible at what they do, like beyond technically amazing. That's what the violin players he was watching were. One of the violinists' name was Niccolo Paganini. Liszt heard Paganini play very, very difficult and technically challenging music, and he set out to develop his piano skills to be equally as great as Paganini's. There's a picture of Niccolo Paganini. Well, in order to have music to show off his amazing skills, Liszt had to write his own music to perform, because he couldn't find things that were as amazing as what he wanted to show off. His music was more difficult than many other composers of the time. There's just a little snippet of these are called octaves. That means his pinky and his thumb on both hands were playing very quickly at the same time. That's why you see all of those notes. Liszt didn't want to share the stage with any other performers because he loved being the center of attention, and he was kind of a rock star of his time. So he developed the solo performance and introduced the term recital. Before him, the word recital really hadn't been used. He also insisted on further showing off by memorizing all of his music, which people still do today whenever they have solo recitals. I know when I was learning to be a music teacher and I had to take private voice lessons, I had to do recitals and I had to memorize all of my music. And as a kid, when I was doing piano recitals, I had to memorize all of my music. I blame Liszt for that. All right, well, we're going to listen to another one of his songs. And this song is called Weihnachtsbaum. And we're going to listen to number 5, which is scherzoso. And scherzoso means playful or not serious. So see if as you listen here in a moment, we can hear that it's not serious sounding. Well, Weihnachtsbaum was written and dedicated to his first grandchild, Daniela von Bülow. Daniela had accompanied her grandfather to Rome when he was not feeling well. The first performance of Weihnachtsbaum was on Christmas Day in 1881 in Daniela's hotel room in Rome because her birthday was Christmas Eve, but they always celebrated on Christmas Day. There are 12 pieces in this collection. Most of them are based on Christmas carols. This song is based on a song called Lighting the Candles on the Tree at Last. I hope you enjoy Scherzoso from Weihnachtsbaum. And again, see if you think it sounds playful or not very serious.